Ray. So how are you doing?
Hey, Erica, I'm fantastic. How are you?
I mean, I don't know what's above cloud nine, but I know you're on it, man.
You better believe that. That's where I'm at.
Okay,
It's nice.
you just won the Spirit Secret Sound. You won $5,145. What are you going to do with it, Ray?
I am going to give my family the best Christmas ever and hopefully put my wife's mind at ease with, not having to worry about money over the holidays.
Have you called her yet and told her the big news?
Oh, yeah, she yipped for joy.
I mean, this is so awesome. It's a sigh of relief, and it's really a blessing that's fallen into your hands. And I love that you just want to give it all to your family.
Well, I just feel so blessed. And while I was sitting here thinking about, winning, I just thought the Spirit is so awesome. We're so lucky to have a channel like this out there and to be able to turn to it. It's number one on my presets.
Wow.
And listen to it throughout the year. And then you guys do the best Christmas music, hands down. Nobody else plays it like you do. And it just reminded me that I'm just so blessed beyond the winning. But the winning just proves to be a token of what the real blessings are. And it just makes me think of my family when I look at the pictures and think really how blessed we are to just have the things in our life that are there. And most of that is family.
Spirit 1053 reminds you of everything that matters to you.
Yeah, it does. It does. Every time I listen, it just fills me with joy and reminds me of my family and that those things in life that seemingly are important aren't important at all. And that when all is said and done, when you go home to your family, life is good.
Amen. Okay, so you're an animal control officer. Do you listen when you're on your rounds? Is that what you call it, your rounds?
Yeah, I listen when I'm in the field. I love listening while I'm in the field. I have it on and playing every time I'm not on a call and active, moving between calls. It's the thing that gets me through the day, and it makes the day go by so fast and so nice.
Oh, that is so good to hear. And tell us about your family, Ray, your wife, your kids. What are their names?
So my wife's name is Tiffany. She's the love of my life, the best thing that's ever happened to me. She is a forensic investigator for Pierce County, so she has a really cool job.
Wait a minute. That is so epic. Does she play the Spirit Secret Sound? Because, I mean, she's an investigator, Ray.
You better believe it. While she's, checking out burn stuff and other things, I'm, cuddling puppies and sending selfies. So it's a good mashup.
Okay, that is so awesome. I love it so much. How did you all meet?
We actually met at a work training. So I had no intention of doing anything other than staying focused in training. And, God decided to put her in my life and sit me right next to her. And one thing led to another, one lunch date later, and I knew she was the one.
Oh, my word. Okay, and you've got a beautiful family. How many kids do you have?
Yeah, so we have 4 beautiful kids. I have 2 kids that she had from a previous marriage that are the best boys in my life. My boys, Aiden and Camden, they're 13 and 10. And then we have 2 little girls as well, so we have a nice balance of 2 boys and 2 girls. And my girls are 2 under 2, so I have Jovi. And if you know your Christmas movies,
Elf.
yes, yep. When he said Jovi's the most beautiful name in the world, we looked at each other and said, it is.
Oh. Okay, we couldn't love you more, Ray. You're just fantastic. We're so happy you won. I have to tell you something. We all stood in the hallway today and we prayed as a team. We're like, Lord, would you just pick the winner? And we just really feel like he picked you.
I felt it. I felt it on the back of my neck, and I knew it was the one.
Oh, my goodness. Before we continue this beautiful conversation, what would you like to say to United Faith Mortgage? Because they really are the founder of the feast.
United States Mortgage, for what they've done and what they do, it is just a blessing that really isn't able to be put into words, but the feeling that they're giving myself and my family, if I could give them a big hug and they could see the smile on my face and feel the Spirit coming out of me, they would know that that gesture means more than the actual value.
That is so awesome. And one of the things I love about them is their generosity. They want to give you $1,000 to give away. Who are you going to be giving that to?
That giveaway that they are providing so willingly and lovingly is going to go to my twin brother, Sean. He's a single dad. and he's just amazing. He really is a great showcase of how a father steps up and is there for his kid, my niece Emma, and he is just he's really an inspiration, and I couldn't be more proud to have him. And he's been there for me. I've gone through some hard times, when I hear you guys talk about the mission and things like that. I've gone through some hard times myself. And him and Tiffany, they both, but him especially, my whole life, he's been a rock for me, and he's been there to make sure that I stay in the light.
Wow. I love how you put that. What is it like being a twin? It's got to be really fun.
You got a built-in best friend, if you can imagine two of yourself, Erica, except the other person's named something different.
Oh.
It's the best thing in the world. I love it. And I'm so blessed that I was blessed with having a twin brother that God saw fit to, have two of me, because I guess one of me wasn't enough.
Oh, that's wonderful. Ray, you sound like a man who loves Jesus, that you have a relationship with him. Will you talk about that, your Jesus story?
Yeah, I've known Jesus my entire life, and I just have always been close. I've always felt him in my life. I grew up in a house that didn't go to traditional church, but even in that growing up, I knew and loved Jesus, and I would pray and speak to him on my own time. And I just carried that through my adulthood. And since then, we've been able to attend church, and it just, when you go to church, you see that it does bring families together. And whether you agree with that or not, it really does make you feel good. I've never not prayed or not shown the love or gone to church and left ever feeling that I've wasted time or wasted anything. It's always been a blessing to go and to feel him and to enjoy all the gifts and life that he gave us.
Wow, that is beautiful. How is Christmas morning going to look different now that God has blessed you with winning the Spirit Secret Sound?
Christmas morning is going to have a gift or two bigger than we expected to have there, one of those big boxes. And,
Wow.
More than that, it just really will reaffirm when I'm sitting around the tree with the kids and they're tearing into the gifts and I'm looking at them. I'm just going to enjoy the fact that I am so blessed to have those kids that like to wake me up at 4 a.m. on a daily basis in my life.
Oh, man. I just couldn't be happier for you and your family, Ray. I really feel like God picked you, and I love that you felt it too. Prayer is real. We prayed and God answered, and you got the blessing. Before I let you go here, people always want to know, how do you make it through to play the Spirit Secret Sound? How do you win? So I want to ask for your best advice, Ray.
My best advice in how you win any contest or radio station or in life is you got to have faith. And if you have faith, then everything else falls into place.
You are awesome. We're just all hugging you through the phone. I can't wait to share this interview tomorrow. Thank you for being who you are, for sharing your photos, and just give us an update. Call back and let us know how it's going in a few days if you think of it.
Oh, I will. I want to thank you for being there for us on a daily basis. I'm always listening, and you've always been a radio friend of mine.
Oh, thank you. I feel the same way about you. God bless you. Hugs to everybody you know.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Ray.